Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Freeman. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
2 out, space is empty. This one in the air. Muncy under it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here in L.A., getting the nod in this one, Cole Henry. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Miguel Rojas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Henry, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 2-0. Mitchell Parker is forced to the mound after the injury.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch just misses. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That's going. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. Home run number 10 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Will Smith at the plate now. That's ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
High fly ball down the left field line. Wood under it. And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses outside. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Teoscar Hernandez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a swing and a drive. Pajes going back and gone. He sends one out the opposite way. That's a special one. 100 career homers, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And here is Brady House, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. House gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. That one is upstairs. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one fouled off. On the ground and foul ball. Two now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger. Throws to second.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that's too high. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nats 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Max Muncy. Parker back to work. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bounce to the left side. House. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Andy Pajes now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fly ball down the line. Lyle on his way over. One down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. And that one hammered way back there. That's long gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mitchell Parker gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Trevor Williams.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
So 1 out, nobody on. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, and it's 1-0. picked up. And that's foul. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Miguel.
Back to the top of the lineup. Miguel Rojas at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is 3-2.
Mookie Betts would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That's a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Abrams batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back. Abrams leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Yamamoto with the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Yamamoto picks over. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
One ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie Betts will get us started. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Late on that fastball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. And down on strikes he goes. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Will Smith to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And it falls. So man aboard. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, Abrams. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1. Start of the 4th. Up now for Washington, Brady House. That's in there. Strike 1. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. And a quick out, number 1.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Bell at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. And misses inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Lyle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Double play ball to second. Boots it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Stepping in, Jacob Young. Went down on strikes his first time through. That to right. And just foul. Bell over at second. Lyle at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it, nabs it, and that is that. So the Nats leave a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in L.A., ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez, in his 8th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That misses,
that ball went
and a
out.
count 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Muncy takes Lowe, second trip to the plate in this
1-0.
one. One down, base is empty. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. On the ground right side, and that squirts through. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, second
Tommy
baseman,
Edman at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Hae-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Just
Nope, that's a
missed.
One ball, one strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slinging it to first in time. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Ball one, no
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2. On the ground, right side. Garcia gets it to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nats 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Yamamoto back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So up next, James Wood, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Abrams at second with nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way, and foul ball.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Garcia checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, designated hitter Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he takes a strike. Two outs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
No ball,
And a
2
bat
strikes.
like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Missed
Nope.
inside with the
That's inside.
curve. Good job to fight that one off. Inside. And now it's 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nationals leave 1. They're down 5-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 61.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Ludis, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fouled off left side. The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next, for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one
One ball, one
misses,
strike.
and that's ball 1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
That's the ball.
That misses. And
1-0.
that is ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Freeman off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2-2 on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for LA. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. And now up for Washington, Brady House. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pajes makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Nats down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting number 51.
Two down, base is empty. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nats 1. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Max Muncy. There's a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is down low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
And that one is inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. There you see his May and June numbers so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And here comes Tommy Edman, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Hammer, base hit. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move, and look out as that one ran in and got him. So the batting order turns over. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. That is upstairs for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here comes Edman around third. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. In there at the knees for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Jack. And that one almost got him.
Down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Washington, center fielder.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ruiz on at first, nobody out. That one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Number 78 up and loosening in the pen. Ohtani also getting ready. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Misses outside. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman snags it for the second out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
James Wood will hit next. 1 for 3.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And that one is going to go. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 86 out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
This one in the air. Edman on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Ludus.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Ludus, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score, and that's a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And there's a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swung on, belted, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Swing and a miss, but no advance from the runners. Here comes Max Muncy. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Ludis won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Zach Brixey.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fastball for a strike. Freeman at third. Muncy at first. One gone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
Clips the corner, and it's 3-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
So that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Tommy Edman now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom of the 7th. Now this is in the air down the line. Lyle settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nationals 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Not even close there. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting third
Brady
baseman,
House
Brady
digs in
House.
now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's down.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Edman in position. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Brixey back to work. And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's in the dirt. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
And now the DH, Miguel Rojas. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here's Betts. Just
Plate, ball
missed.
1.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And a 1-1.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Rojas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
High fly ball out towards left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
2 on, 1 out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's off line. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Lyle makes the play, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Nationals 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. Ball 1, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Strike 3, Shohei gets the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 78 up and throwing. Trevino getting loose as well. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing, and it's popped straight up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. Ohtani is just one strike away.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. Line to left. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
9-3 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.